Hello, everyone. Today I'm sharing with you who should design the product details page, how to cost-effectively distribute the work between operations, copywriting, and graphic design. This is a common problem many merchants encounter when creating product details pages. Many people, lots of money, but lowest efficiency. Because the reality is often, operations says, I understand conversion best. Copywriting says, I'm the most professional at highlighting selling points. Graphic design says, I'll design the page. The result is, everyone is involved, but no one is truly responsible. One product details page is repeatedly pulled in different directions. Finally, it becomes money spent, page completed, but we don't know where the problem lies. First, the conclusion. A product details page is not designed by one person, but designed with a division of labor. Let me start with a very crucial point. A product details page is not just an image, but a conversion logic chain. Therefore, it's definitely not relying solely on graphic design, relying solely on copywriting, relying solely on operations. Instead, each person is responsible for a segment, completing the task in a relay. 2. The most cost-effective premise. First, clarify who is responsible for which layer of judgment. The product detail page essentially only solves 3 layers of problems. 1. What the user is thinking. 2. What we want to say. 3. How the page is presented. If these 3 layers are mixed together, no matter how many people are involved, costs will get out of control. 3. The most reasonable and cost-effective division of labor model. Key point. The following division of labor is not the most luxurious, but it is definitely the most cost-effective. IV. Operations, only responsible for judging the order, not dealing with details. What should operations really do? Decide what the user should think first and what they should think next on each screen. For example, the first screen, is it for confirming the product? The second screen addresses price concerns. The third screen persuades through scenario. The operations team is responsible for screen order, determining the path, identifying the most crucial screen, but should not do, writing specific copy, directing layout details, interfering with fonts and colors. Operations manage logic, not visuals. V. Copywriting, only responsible for expressing selling points, not designing structure. What should copywriters really do? Express a selling point in plain language. The most valuable output of copywriting is selling point breakdown, expression method, ratio of emotion to rationality. For example, how to make convenient more specific? How to avoid empty words like durable? Which words should be deleted and which should be kept? But copywriters shouldn't. Deciding on which screen to place the selling point, adjusting page pacing, determining image proportions. Copywriters manage what to say, not how to arrange it. 6. Graphic designers, only responsible for translating information into visuals, not blamed for conversion rates. What should graphic designers really do? Translate the confirmed logic and copy into easy to read, easy to understand, and visually appealing visuals, including information hierarchy, visual pacing, emphasizing key points and de-emphasizing secondary points. Graphic designers shouldn't be required to imagine selling points on the fly, judge user psychology, provide a safety net for conversion data. Graphic designers are responsible for understanding, not whether it sells. 7. Why is this division of labor the most cost-effective? Because it avoids the 3 most expensive costs. Cost 1. Repeatedly overturning the structure. If both the copywriter and the graphic designer are thinking about the structure will inevitably be revised back and forth. Cost 2. Constantly adding selling points. No one is responsible for making choices. The result is more and more writing, more and more chaos. Cost 3. The root of the problem is never found. When conversion is poor, operations blame design. Design blames copywriting. Copywriting blames product. No one can optimize precisely. Fate. How to merge roles to save money under different budgets. If you have limited manpower, you can merge like this low budget, 1-2 people. Merge operations plus. Copywriting graphic designer only does execution. Prerequisite. Operations must be able to write selling points in plain language. Medium budget, 2-3 people. Operations, structure. Copywriting, expression. Graphic design, visuals. This is the most cost-effective combination. High budget, complete team, operations strategy. Copywriting planning, visual design, data review, suitable for the branding stage. 9. 3. Things you must clarify before outsourcing product details. Pages. You can use these directly. 1. The structure is determined by operations. Don't change the page yet. 2. Confirm the selling points first, then do the visuals. 3. The graphic designer only works within the established logic. Clarifying these 3 points will directly reduce the rework rate by half. A piece of truth for merchants who want to spend their money wisely: product details pages are expensive, not because of a large workforce. Rather, it's because of unclear division of labor, confused responsibilities. Everyone is patching up others' mistakes. When everyone focuses on their most valuable part, efficiency and conversion rates will both improve. In short, the product detail page isn't a question of who designs it, but rather a question of who is responsible for which level of judgment. The most cost-effective and stable division of labor is operations define the structure, copywriters explain the selling points, and graphic designers translate the visuals. When these 3 people don't overstep their boundaries or cover for each other, the product detail page will truly transform from a repeatedly consumed resource into a one-time, continuously usable conversion asset.